What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, former unified welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, now junior middleweight title contender, Errol "The Truth" Spence Jr. 28 wins, 1 loss, no draws. He is 33 years of age, 5'9", with a 72-inch arm reach. Errol "The Truth" Spence Jr., he hinted at retirement after his October showdown for a world title in the second weight class against Sebastian Fundora in his adopted hometown of Dallas, Texas, which is really Arlington, Texas, AT&T Dallas Cowboys Stadium where the Cowboys play. And that's a homecoming fight. Now, he was born and started his upbringing in New York, but relocated to Dallas and adopted Texas as his home. And so Errol Spence in his last fight, the last time we saw Errol Spence in the ring was July 29th, 2023, when he took on the biggest challenge and the biggest fight and the most lucrative fight of his career against Terrence "Bud" Crawford, and he came up short, to say the least. Errol Spence shockingly got dominated in that fight and then got stopped. Most people didn't see that coming. But not only that, Errol Spence has been dealing with a lot outside the ring, outside the sport of boxing, right? And so with that said, Errol Spence, that's the last time we saw him in the ring, was the Terrence Crawford fight. And now Errol Spence, he stated, this could possibly be the last fight you see me in. And now Errol Spence, he gave somewhat of an explanation. As Errol Spence, he stated that peace of mind is priceless. And we know the sport of boxing is the wild, wild west, to say the least, okay? So with that said, Errol Spence, we possibly seeing the last of Errol Spence, man. And now the question arises by many, is Errol Spence a Hall of Famer if he retires right now? If Errol Spence beats Sebastian Fundora, I do believe Errol Spence is a Hall of Famer. Is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? Now that begs the question. But is he a Hall of Famer in my opinion? Yes. He beat Special K Kell Brook in the UK for his first title opportunity and stopped him in 11th round. In a unification bout against Showtime Shawn Porter, who's a 2-time welterweight world champion and I believe a future Hall of Famer, retired future Hall of Famer right now. He beat Shawn Porter in an action-packed fight in a unification bout. Then he was on the verge of just breaking through to being a crossover superstar at that point when he suffered that horrific car accident, right? That saw him out the ring for 14 months. But then he came back 14 months later and beat 2-division world champion Puerto Rican superstar boxer Danny "Swift" Garcia. And he did so easily. And that's off a 14-month layoff and off of the car accident, right? That people thought was going to end his career and possibly his life. He came back 14 months later and dominated Danny Garcia, one-sided victory. Then he was going to fight Manny "Pac-Man" Pacquiao in an iconic fight for himself, right? But he suffered a broken or detached retina, an eye injury that saw him out the ring again for a year. Unfortunately for Errol Spence, Yordenis Ugas stepped up, and he was the co-main event. He stepped up and dominated Manny Pacquiao. But Errol Spence a year later came back and stopped Yordenis Ugas in the 10th round, broke his nose, ribs, and orbital bone, and became the unified 3-belt champion, right? This is not to mention that he beat guys like Chris Algieri, Lamont Peterson. These guys are world champions, right? And he beat 4-division world champion, first ballot Hall of Famer, Mikey Garcia. And he outboxed him, right? So he lost to a what I believe is an all-time great, and possibly by the time he retires, top 5 greatest fighters in boxing history, in Terrence Bud Crawford, who is a 3-division world champion and undisputed 2-division world champion, and pound for pound, the best fighter in the world, and is undefeated. Now, if Errol Spence goes to 154 and beats Sebastian Fundora as well, and becomes a world champion in 2 separate weight classes, the Towering Inferno, who is 6'6" with an 80-inch arm reach, well, I gotta say Errol Spence is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I mean, maybe not a first ballot, but definitely a Hall of Famer, for sure. And if Errol Spence could get a fight, I believe he should not retire after 1 fight, but he knows himself. But if he sticks around and fights the likes of Jamel Charlo and beats Jamel Charlo, or unifies the belts against Makhliov Bakaram, unifies the belts, I believe Errol Spence is a Hall of Famer. And Errol Spence says peace of mind is priceless. That's why he's stepping away. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.